Hey, it's Cody, and it's our final day riding Route 66 for Chopper's charity. It's day 9 and we're feeling fine. We're starting off our morning bright and early, overlooking the gateway to the west. Part of me can't believe our trip is almost over, but our longest day is still ahead, so time for us to get a move on. Hey, what's up, Cody's Roadies? Today we woke up in St. Louis at the DraftKings Casino. Jigger won a little bit of money last night, so I think breakfast is on him, right, buddy? Today we are going all the way to Chicago, Illinois. It is our final stop. We are going from Pier to Pier. We started in Santa Monica. We're gonna end in Chicago. I am so excited. We're gonna hit a Harley Davidson, and I don't really know what else we're gonna hit because we did not plan today. We turned the page in our planning book and we're like, oops, we just booked our hotel last night, so it's gonna be an exciting day. Come follow along. Hey, it's Cody. You know me from Easy Riders Magazine and the TV show Mayans MC. But more than just a butt on TV, this butt is riding the Iron Pony all the way across Route 66 with my Iron Puppy Chopper. Together, we're on a mission to raise money for our favorite dog rescue while forging new friendships along the way. Get ready to shift gears and change lives. Today's episode is brought to you by Neat Cut Lawn Care and Dirt Work. If you're near Marion, Illinois, you can reach them at 618-922-4400. Yeah! And now for the answer to last week's Iron Pony Express question of the day. If you guessed A, you're correct. Go, Lucy, go. So long, St. Louis. It's been real, but we gotta hit the road. So technically when we crossed the bridge over the Mississippi River yesterday, we left Missouri and crossed into Illinois. But we didn't see a Welcome to Illinois sign, so this is all you get. See that little Illinois above the 3? Welcome to Illinois, baby! It's the spirit of the thing that matters anyway, right? Today is definitely my most anxious feeling day. We didn't map out our stops ahead of time, and it's our longest day with the shortest daylight, and we've been riding and filming for 9 straight days with no days off. And with that, we have our first go with the flow stop of the day. We spotted this giant ice cream cone from the road and knew we had to check it out. Hey, what's up? We just made it to our first stop, the Pink Elephant Antique Mall. Home to all kinds of oddities, like the Futuro house with an alien inside, fiberglass giants, some of which appear in the horror movie Flatliners, and the kitschy Twisty Treats Diner. There are over 50 vendors inside, so I'm excited to go take a look. Let's go. Oops, you caught me. I thought I was out of frame. Run away to the mall! Fun fact, the Pink Elephant Antique Mall is actually housed in the old Livingston High School. It was converted into a store in 2005, but the 30,000 square foot building was built back in 1929. Wow, the 90s nostalgia is real. I low-key miss the days of owning DVDs, because if a streaming service deletes your favorite show, is it gone forever? Dude, I always loved all the animals with movies, of course, with the dogs. Have you seen Lady and the Tramp? Oh my gosh, look at the Furby! I begged for a Furby when I was a little kid. I wanted one so bad. They were really creepy and they talked when you weren't talking to them and you're like, what? Look at all these puzzles. During COVID, I tried to do puzzles and I freaking suck at them. I thought these were real cereals, but it's puzzles. Look at this beaver girl. She has like a beaver mask. These remind me of Precious Moments. Those little dolls. My mom had a bunch of those. I feel like I was always accidentally breaking them because I was playing ball in the house because I'm a tomboy. Here's the Precious Moments. I knew we were gonna find them here. These are like such a staple of like my mom's aged people. Oh my gosh, Beanie Babies. I love Beanie Babies. Oh my gosh, remember McDonald's when you would get the little mini ones? Ah, Buffalo, this feels very Route 66 vibes. Chopper, are you a Beanie Baby? Isn't he just the best boy? Cute. Oh look, a Chopper rocking chair! For a 3-year-old Chihuahua Pomeranian mix, he's super chill and always down for some love from new friends. But even celeb dogs need to run out the zoomies. Chopper was rescued from a hoarding house in Bakersfield with 100 other dogs. You can definitely tell he's grateful to be alive and free. Go, Chopper, go! Everybody knows he's the real star of the show. We were starving, so we followed the recommendation of one of the antique sellers and hit the Country Inn Cafe down the street. We were too tired to film it all, but we did get one cute video of me eating this cinnamon roll. After breakfast, we rode for another hour before I desperately needed to take a nap. We picked a random gas station, which actually had some fun Route 66 signs and maps outside. I slept in the grass while the boys went and had a little bit of fun with Chopper. They took my bag of leftover Cheetos and dropped them along the Route 66 trail on this map to get Chopper to walk it.
I mean, he walked the line.
Yeah, he did pretty good.
Then we stopped at the historic landmark Delco Truck Stop, now renamed Pure Oil Truck Stop. When it first opened, gas was only 17 cents per gallon, and in its prime, averaged 30 customers per hour. That was another Eagle Rider motorcycle tour group we just saw. The first time I ever rented a Harley was through Eagle Rider in Palm Springs. It was my first time on a Heritage Classic. It was super windy that day, but being on a bigger bike actually made me feel a lot safer. Jigger picked out this next stop, this wild stretch of brick road in Auburn, Illinois. Turns out it's also on the National Register of Historic Places, but not for its connection to the Mother Road. It's valued for preserving the engineering history of early highway construction methods. Look at us having our Beatles moment. What a cool piece of history! And now it's time for our final Iron Pony Express question of the day. And I gotta say, this one's a little bit shocking. When the Pure Oil Truck Stop opened in 1952, what was the price of gas per gallon? Type your answer in the comments below and tune in next week for the answer. Wish this is what gas prices are now. This is our last gas stop before we ride into Chicago, which means that next time I update, we will have ridden Route 66 from Santa Monica to Chicago, over 2,000 miles in 9 days. There it is, Chicago, baby! I love the Windy City. Chicago is the third largest city in the US and home to 2.7 million people. Its downtown area is unique in that it features multi-leveled streets and its own underground pedestrian system known as the Pedway. Oh my God, we made it! We're here!
So, we just made it to Chicago, to our hotel. Woo! All right, how you feel over there?
Oh my gosh, today was the longest day, but we're here! My butt hurts so bad. I can't believe we made it. We did it. Oh my God, so dirty. Woo! Santa Monica to Chicago, baby, on bikes. Yay! In celebration, we parked our bikes in front of the Thompson Chicago and then hit the town with my college friend Cindy. We were exhausted, but we definitely weren't going to pass up the opportunity to soak up the Chicago nightlife in the form of Illuminati's famous deep dish pizza. I was stoked to hang out with Cindy in the city. We worked at Hooters together in college and have been good friends ever since. After a much-needed shower and refreshing night on like 35,000 thread count sheets, we got up and got ready to make our way to our final Route 66 pit stops. I thought I was gonna feel way more emotional than this. So last night I put us up at the Thompson Chicago because I have a Hyatt card and I had a free room. And so I picked the best one, obviously, because if it's a free room, you might as well pick the best one. And we ended up in the Gold Coast in Chicago, which I guess is the fanciest part of Chicago. And let me just show you. I was feeling a little out of place around all these clean, fancy people with our grungy motorcycle gear and our haggard-feeling bodies. But that's okay, because we just accomplished probably the coolest thing I've ever done in my life. And I wanted to spoil my crew. And Chopper approves. Anyway, it is just... Good morning.
Good morning, thank you.
Didn't really show you a lot, but basically it was way too fancy for us. And we rolled up looking like a bunch of dirty bikers and got a bunch of weird looks. And we parked our trailer right out front with our dirty truck. Like, there's a restaurant called, like, something Osteria, and anything with an Osteria in it is fancy. Anyway, okay. That's it. Fun fact, one of Chicago's many nicknames is the city that works. So let's get to work! There's nothing like riding early in the morning while the people are still sleeping and the streets are still empty. What's up, Cody's Roadies? We made it to Chicago, Illinois, where the road ends, the dream begins. Technically, this is the beginning of Route 66, but for our journey, it is the end. We just rode from Santa Monica to Chicago in 9 days. We were doing about 250 to 300 miles a day. We stopped, we had so many cool sightseeing experiences, motels, we met so many cool people. My mind is blown. Go Cubs, baby! Chicago! Let's go to Navy Pier. We are cruising on two wheels, and I am both relieved and bummed that it's all about to come to an end. Bittersweet pretty much sums it up. And here we are. What's up? We made it to the Chicago Navy Pier. There's all sorts of really fun rides. Honestly, we're here really early, so there's nobody on the rides. It looks kind of creepy, but we've got whatever this thing is called. We've got a giant Ferris wheel. Kind of feels apocalyptic. Oh my gosh, you know I'm gonna have to go on the carousel. That's my favorite. So a little fun fact about me, I am from Illinois. I'm from Marion, Illinois. I went to high school in Aurora at the Illinois Math and Science Academy, which is only 45 minutes away from Chicago. So I definitely got to come here a few times when I was in high school, and of course I got into a little bit of trouble, but always had a lot of fun. We used to walk around Water Tower Place, and I definitely remember riding the Ferris wheel once. Good times. And then look at the amazing view of the city, amazing view of the water. I was gonna say ocean. It's not an ocean, it's a lake. That's Lake Erie. That's Lake Michigan. In Santa Monica, you have the mountains, and in Chicago, you have the city. I can't believe we did it. 3 months ago, I got this crazy idea to ride my motorcycle cross country. And here we are. I'm beyond grateful, and words and pictures can't even do what I'm feeling justice. But I'm gonna try. This trip meant the world to me. It was both mentally and physically challenging, stretched my relationships, fueled my passion, and pushed me out of my comfort zone. During a time when my regular profession was on strike, there was no work for 6 months, and I wanted to experience and create something beautiful and meaningful to share with other people. But I got to do so much more than that. Some of my favorite parts were highlighting small business owners who pour their souls into making an exceptional experience for their patrons, like Beth at Highway Cafe in Veneta, Oklahoma, and Fritz at ABM in Williams, Arizona. I was blown away by Mother Nature's beauty in places like the Fantastic Caverns in Springfield, Missouri, and the Red Rocks during sunset in Arizona. I'm in awe of the kindness of strangers we met at gas stations all across the country. People who, once they heard what we were doing, dug into their pockets to hand us donations for Chopper's charity. I hope that by watching our journey, you're inspired to get out and travel. Eat a sandwich at a family-owned diner, sleep at a family-owned motel, and strike up a friendly conversation with a stranger. I hope you've fallen a little more in love with the Mother Road and American history. Our country is pretty cool. So we officially made it pier to pier, from Santa Monica Pier to Chicago Pier. Route 66, baby! Oh, was there some footage in there you hadn't seen before? Bonus episode! Thanks so much for watching. Smash that like and subscribe button. Huge shout out to this episode's sponsor, Neat Cut Dirt in Marion, Illinois, and my amazing cast and crew. You guys rock. Today we rode 299 miles for a total of 2,292 miles and raised $400 for a total of $6,020 for Chopper's charity. Let's shift gears, change lives. Cheeto.